Please, my name is Jessica and welcome to Makeup Misfit. And I have my notebook so you guys know what that means. Plus, you've seen the title of this video. You know what you're watching. I am so excited to update you guys on my level 3 palette, which is the Lunar Beauty Nude Prism palette that I rolled in last update when I moved on from level 2 to level 3. And if you saw that, you would see just how excited I was to roll this palette in and to show it some love because this has had very little use on it prior to this project. Now, I am excited to say that as of today, I have officially hit the 3-use goal on every single shadow in this palette. I actually hit this a little bit ago, a few days ago, a week, give or take. But towards the end of it, I did feel a little rushed because I knew that I was going out of town. I wanted to hit pan in every shade prior to that because I was getting a lash lift and knew I couldn't really wear eye makeup for a couple of days. So the day that you guys are seeing this is actually going to be the first day I'm digging back into my makeup and I'm really excited about it. So I wanted to make sure that I had hit that I had hit my 3-use goal on every shade prior to that. So I was for sure able to do that and actually used a couple of these shades more than 3 times. Not very much, but I'm going to go over those shades with you guys, just tell you which ones they were and how many times I used each of them. So as you can tell from here, obviously the shimmers are showing a lot more progress than the mattes are, but that's just how it is. And if you look close up, you can definitely see that the palette is starting to look a little messier, which is lovely. So we're going to go over this palette. Now, the very first shade I used 4 times. This shade here I used 5. And the rest of the 3 mattes here I have used 4 times each. This very first shimmer I used 7. These 2 shimmers right here I both used 4 times. And then everything else in this palette I have used the 3 times that I needed to. So I am happy, minus this shade here. I am happy that I was able to hit that because now I can just focus on whatever shades I want to try and hit pan on. Now, with that being said, it is more than likely going to be 3 of these shimmers. I will continue to use the mattes as well because I do enjoy them. It is a very different formula, completely different to anything else in my collection. It's hard to explain, but if you've used a Lunar Beauty palette before, you know what I'm talking about. For me, I find it very strange, a little weird. It took me a little bit to be able to get used to it. After a few uses though, I was using it no problem. And surprisingly, I really enjoyed wearing these 3 shades together. Now, these were the last 3 shades that I had to hit my 3-use goal on. However, I wore them together and I really enjoyed the look. And I paired it with the 2 golds that are in my Beauty Bay Earthies palette on the lid. So I really enjoyed that look and I would like to do that again in the future, probably more towards the fall. I don't think I'm going to be focusing on any of these bottom shades. Maybe this one, you can see a little bit of usage in that one, even though there was only the 3 uses. Over the next month or so, I don't think I'm really going to be focusing on these at all. I might dip into these the odd time, but I'm really going to more than likely be aiming for the shimmers just because they are easier. Now, I have found that hitting pan in the amount of pans that I need to hit and using the shades the amount of times that I need to use them to be able to level on up has taken me about 2 months for level 1 and level 2. Now, the only reason why it took me 2 months for level 1 was because I was using a Natasha Denona palette and trying to hit pan in one of those shades took a little bit of time. So I'm hoping that by focusing on 3 shimmers, I can actually knock that out for the next update and in August be able to level on up to level 4. I would like to be able to complete up to level 5 by the end of this year. We're only slightly over the halfway mark of 2024, so I'm thinking I'll be able to do that. Depending on what palette I roll in, but that is for a later time. So let me know down below what 3 shimmers you guys think I should focus on. I don't know this one. Even though I used it 7 times, I was using it only as an inner corner. I don't know if this is one I want to focus on or not. I'm kind of like, I really enjoyed wearing these 4 shimmers right here. Mainly this one, I think, was one of my favorites, but I really did enjoy, I think it was this shade here and this one that I would pair together on the lid, and I really enjoyed that as well, so I may continue to do that. And if that's the case, then I can hit 2 pans at the same time, or pretty close to, which would be nice. So let me know what 3 shimmers you would choose to focus on, and if you would choose to focus on any of the mattes, which ones you prefer and what you think I should do. I'm curious to see what your guys' opinions are, what you guys think about this palette, and all of that fun stuff. So that is everything for now. Stay tuned for next month to see if I get to level on up to level 4, which I'm crossing my fingers I can. And in a couple of days, I have Penless eyeshadows coming, and I'm excited about that one. So stay tuned as well. But that is everything for now. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. And I will see you guys all later. Bye.